How honor was paid to the description of Mustafa Muhammad, on whom be peace, which was mentioned in the Gospel. The name of Mustafa was in the Gospel, Mustafa, the chief of the prophets, the sea of purity. There was mention of his external characteristics and appearance, there was mention of his warring and fasting and eating. A party among the Christians, for the sake of the divine reward, whenever, in reading the Gospel, they came to that name and discourse, would bestow kisses on that noble name and stoop their faces towards that beauteous description. In this tribulation of which we have told, that party were secure from tribulation and dread, secure from the mischief of the emirs and the vizier, seeking refuge in the protection of the name of Ahmad, Muhammad. Their offspring also multiplied, the light of Ahmad aided and befriended them. And the other party among the Christians, who were holding the name of Ahmad in contempt, they became contemptible and despised through dissensions caused by the evil counseling and evil plotting vizier. Moreover, their religion and their law became corrupted in consequence of the scrolls which set forth all perversely. The name of Ahmad gives such help as this, so that one may judge how his light keeps guard over his followers. Since the name of Ahmad became, to the Christians, an impregnable fortress, what then must be the essence of that trusted spirit? After this irremediable bloodshed which befell through the affliction brought upon the Christians by the vizier, the story of another Jewish king who endeavored to destroy the religion of Jesus. Another king, of the progeny of that Jew, addressed himself to the destruction of the people of Jesus. If you desire information about this second outbreak, read the chapter of the Quran, beginning by heaven which hath the zodiacal signs. This second king set foot in the evil way that was originated by the former king. Whosoever establishes an evil way, practice, towards him goes malediction every hour. The righteous departed and their ways remained, and from the vile there remained nothing but injustice and execrations. Until the resurrection, the face of every congener of those wicked men who comes into existence is turned towards that one, who belongs to his own kind. Vein by vein is this sweet water and bitter water, flowing in God's creatures until the blast of the trumpet at the resurrection. To the righteous is the inheritance of the sweet water. What is that inheritance? We have caused those of our servants whom we have chosen to inherit the book. If you will consider, the supplications of the seekers of God are rays proceeding from the substance of prophethood. The rays are circling with the substances, whence they spring. The ray goes, ultimately, in the direction where that substance is. The window gleam runs round the house, because the sun goes from sign to sign of the zodiac. Anyone who has affinity with a star, planet, has a concurrence of qualities with his star. If his ascendant star be Venus, his whole inclination and love and desire is for joy, and if he be one born under Mars, one whose nature is to shed blood, he seeks war and malignity and enmity. Beyond the material, stars are stars in which is no conflagration or sinister aspect. 9. Stars, moving in other heavens, not these seven heavens known to all, stars, immanent in the radiance of the light of God, neither joined to each other nor separate from each other. When anyone's ascendant, fortune, is from those stars, his soul burns the infidels in driving them off. His anger is not, like the anger of the man born under Mars, perverse, and of such nature that it is, now, dominant and, now, dominated. The dominant light, of the saints, is secure from defect and dimness between the two fingers of the light of God. God hath scattered that light over all spirits, but only the fortunate have held up their skirts to receive it, and he that is fortunate, having gained that strong largesse of light, has turned his face away from all except God. Whosoever has lacked such a skirt of love is left without share in that strong largesse of light. The faces of particulars are set towards the universal. Nightingales play the game of love with the rose. The ox has his color outside, but in the case of a man seek the red and yellow hues within. The good colors are from the vat of purity, the color of the wicked is from the black water of iniquity. The baptism of God is the name of that subtle color, the curse of God is the smell of that gross color. That which is of the sea is going to the sea, it is going to the same place whence it came, from the mountain top the swift rushing torrents, and from our body the soul whose motion is mingled with love.